Hello, boys and girls, and today we are going to take a look at the iconic tank from the Germans in World War II, the Tiger I, one of the most feared tanks ever been built in history of us, and that's the Tiger I with his ferocious gun. Okay, it's not the real gun it actually uses, but the real gun it uses wasn't that really great in this game, so you should use this long 88 and not the short 88, which was the real gun. But now about the tank, the armor isn't really that great. You can do a little bit of side scraping in this, definitely, when you are up the chart in the highest tier like I'm now. You can really do some side scraping. Your frontal armor, if it's not angled, you shouldn't be bouncing any shots. Almost anything can penetrate you, even the tier 4s, if they are in the the tier 5s can easily penetrate you, so you shouldn't be bouncing any shots. The optimal angling is like this angle, or maybe a little bit more if you feel confident, but it's a tall tank, so they will probably not hit your tracks and hit your side armor, and they are probably not going to bounce, so you have to be sure that the side armor is more or less at 30 degrees, so it's an auto bounce zone, and it will increase your frontal armor to, I think, 140 millimeters, which is decent enough. Definitely at range it can be hard to penetrate 140. So I think I'm going to start a replay here. Yes, and we're going to see what we can do. This is Karelia Assault. I have already done some videos. You can definitely go to the right side, but I wanted to try something else, and going to the left, I knew what defensive positions are best for the Tiger I. Definitely not going into close quarters like the KV-1S should do all the time. Never snipe with the KV-1S, because it's really going to hurt your team. You can better die immediately and fire 2 shells and doing massive amount of damage than trying to snipe from range, because your fear factor is at close quarters and not at long range, which isn't the Tigers, because the Tigers is one of the most feared things at range in this game. Because the accuracy it has, the DPM it can contain while it's on range, because in close quarters it just doesn't have the armor to really compete with other tanks. I should go into fixed camera mode now, but as you can see, I did my first damage of this game. And something I really wanted to say to you guys is that you have over here you have this long distance alley, but I am not able to really shoot that far because I really haven't the view range to shoot here. So you will see that there will be some enemies over here while I'm not be able to see them and not shoot them, so I actually will be able to shoot them from here. But this is something I really knew from the beginning of the game, that I wouldn't have the view range to fire here. But the moment they will come here, and we will have a scout over here, and I will really pen them down, and they don't know where I'm coming, because I have a bigger view range than most of the tanks in this game. So they won't be able to spot me from over here while I keep shooting them. And you will see I'm in a bush over here, so that will make it very hard. And I probably think, because I don't have sixth sense on this tank, that I even not have been spotted for the complete time of the game. Maybe when the Hellcat will come behind me, you will see that in a couple of minutes, then I might be spotted, but I don't know. Definitely not now. I'm not even spotted. And we're going back into fixed camera mode. It's been a long time since I uploaded any video. This is because the reason I wanted to play some Battlefield 4. Videos are coming soon, but I'm really working on the best charts to make you the gun reviews a little bit more different than someone else's. And I have some ideas to do so, and make my videos worthwhile to be looking. and not really something like everyone does. Here is the KV2, and this is the reason why I think that they haven't spotted me all game, because look at this guy. He knows that he's fired upon, and he knows probably even which angle, because he is trying to side scrape. He has not known that there's a Tiger 2, because otherwise side scraping wouldn't be a really valuable tactic. And there is the Tiger 1, and this also something that I knew that I'm not being spotted, because he would have gotten the view range to really see me, because he is fully upgraded. I thought that probably everyone who played the Tiger 1 will ever see that too, that he was fully upgraded, so he should have the view range at least to spot me, but no, he didn't. So there is the KV2, nailing the KV2 and getting my 5th kill. Even without the RNG in this game, I probably gotten the Radley Walters medal. But yeah, you cannot complain with this kind of accuracy. So if it's missed, it's probably not that bad, because in the beginning I missed 2 shots just because the accuracy, but it's very long range. It's just the 440 meters I guess I got with this tank, or 420 meters, because I got vents. I got this thing decked out, not with camo, just because I like it more, like it's more authentic. There is the Hellcat. This might be the only time that I've got spotted, but I'm not sure. Going into the ground and he get nailed. So this was a kill I could have gotten, but yeah, the RNG in this game is something you can mock about, but not in the Tiger, and definitely something in the E50, which I already did a video on. The most accurate thing in the game, I guess. And getting my Top Gun. Yeah, this was really my first game in a couple of weeks, I guess, maybe 2. And I'm actually back to World of Tanks now, because I'm playing it like heck. I played almost 200 games in a couple of days now, and I'm really liking the game. Maybe a break to the game was something I needed a little bit. But World of Tanks videos maybe coming back in the regularity they were. But of course, this week you can already get maybe some charts I will give you from Battlefield 4, and maybe a video next week for the first ever gun review I will be doing. The gun review will be quite something different than you will see on any other channel, because I'm going to discuss everything what makes the accuracy, and not my personal feel. Personal things is not something I want to address in this game. I really wanted to show you guys what the real statistics are. That's something I cannot do with World of Tanks, because not all stats are given to the public. There are a lot of hidden stats, so I cannot do a lot of things. Oh, also, if you note that the T-34 who was it, T-34-1 was saying that he couldn't carry this team because they were so shit. Most of the time I could die with 1 kill, but then I never whine about it that I couldn't do anything to the win. And that's something I really got pissed, is that people would say that their team is shit, and that it was just a team that why they lost. But they sometimes have like 500 damage, and then I say, why would you mock the team? 500 damage just isn't enough to really secure the win. And then yeah, it's like you are the pro player and I am just crap. No, you can say that if you got 6 kills like me, and if we lost, then I could say what a shitty team. But not when you have 1 kill, and I know he's got 500 damage in his record, because I've seen the post-game stats. So that's really something I wanted to address. That's something I actually get pissed a lot of times from, is that people will say they are good and other people's are bad, but just because they lose, and that's something I really don't like. It's like the E25 here had a decent game, and the SU-152 not that much, but he did alright. Not that were the guys with 2 kills. Of course, if you see to the amount of people killed, just isn't enough to cut it. And if you see to the health some people has in this game, then it's quite obvious we were the better team. And yeah, I know why we were the better team, just because I picked the right spot. I know where they were coming from, and a little bit of luck that my team was working with me. Not really with me, but in the right spots to spot my targets. I hope you will stick to this channel, and if you like the video, you can always leave a comment or a rating if you really want to, and please subscribe.